Hollywood's glittering spotlight often demands eternal youth, pushing many beloved stars toward cosmetic surgery. While some find confidence, others face irreversible changes. Please note, the following stories are unverified accounts compiled from various media outlets, so viewer discretion and critical thinking are highly advised as we explore. From dramatic transformations to subtle maintenance, these journeys reveal the intense pressure of maintaining a famous face. We'll look at how icons navigated these choices and the powerful lessons learned. If you enjoy this deep dive into Hollywood's beauty standards, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and comment your thoughts. Always celebrated for her fierce honesty, Sharon Osbourne never hid her extensive history with cosmetic enhancements from the public eye. For decades, she openly treated plastic surgery as a standard maintenance tool to sustain her vibrant television career. Her candid approach normalized discussions about aesthetic procedures in Hollywood. However, her perspective shifted drastically after a recent facelift yielded disastrously botched results. Waking up to an asymmetrical and unrecognizable face, she felt deeply traumatized by the horrific reflection. This terrifying medical mishap exposed the harsh reality that every surgical intervention carries unpredictable and severe risks. Publicly vowing to permanently stop all cosmetic surgeries, Sharon embraced a newfound appreciation for natural aging. Her ordeal provides a crucial lesson about the dangers of endlessly chasing youth. We must learn to accept our evolving appearance because risking our physical well-being for an elusive aesthetic perfection is never worth it. Once celebrated as Hollywood's ultimate heartthrob in the 1980s, with breakout roles in films like 9½ Weeks and Angel Heart, Mickey Rourke seemed unstoppable. Yet the rugged actor walked away from fame in the early 1990s to pursue a professional boxing career. The ring took a heavy toll. His nose was broken twice, his cheekbone shattered, and scar tissue built up across his face. Determined to repair the damage and reclaim his appearance, Rourke turned to reconstructive surgery, stepping into a journey that would dramatically alter his public image. Over the following years, he underwent more than a dozen procedures, including 5 rhinoplasties, cheekbone reconstruction cartilage grafts taken from his own ear, and multiple operations to remove stubborn scar tissue. He later admitted he had gone to the wrong surgeon for the work. What started as necessary repairs to mend boxing injuries gradually became more extensive, leaving his face swollen and noticeably changed. The once familiar leading man found himself almost unrecognizable in the mirror and on screen. In a candid 2009 interview, Mickey openly reflected on his choices, saying most of the surgeries were to fix the mess from boxing, but that he regretted not choosing a more skilled doctor. He continued seeking corrective work over time, including additional refinements he felt more satisfied with. Rather than hiding his story, he used it to speak honestly about the pressures of maintaining an image in entertainment. Today, in his early 70s, Mickey Rourke remains an active actor and continues sharing his experiences with refreshing honesty. His remarkable transformation carries a clear lesson. While cosmetic and reconstructive surgery can help restore confidence after injury, it is essential to research, thoroughly select qualified professionals, and know when enough is enough. True strength lies in self-acceptance and learning from every chapter of life's journey. Thrust into the high fashion spotlight after a profound family tragedy, Donatella Versace bore the immense weight of an iconic empire. To cope with overwhelming public scrutiny, she drastically altered her appearance. Frequent cosmetic injections and heavy dermal fillers slowly masked her natural features behind an increasingly rigid and artificial shield. Her signature look evolved into something drastically different from her past self. Plumped lips and tightly pulled skin became her trademark, sparking endless tabloid speculation. This physical armor reflected the intense pressure to project strength and eternal glamour in an industry obsessed with youth, blinding many to her undeniable design genius. Donatella's visible transformation offers a compelling lesson regarding the intense psychological toll of the fashion industry. Her journey reminds us that masking our grief and insecurities with cosmetic enhancements cannot heal inner wounds. True strength lies in embracing our authentic selves rather than conforming to impossible superficial demands. Donatella's transformation is shocking. Do you think it's strength or the harsh pressure of the fashion world? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments, like if this story hit you, and subscribe for more real stories like this. Dolly Parton, the iconic queen of country music with her signature towering wigs and radiant smile, has entertained the world for more than 60 years with her powerful voice and warm personality. Born in 1946 in rural Tennessee, she rose from poverty to global stardom while creating a larger-than-life image that became her brand. Understanding the demands of show business, Dolly openly embraced cosmetic enhancements over the decades, including breast augmentation, multiple facelifts, eyelid surgery, Botox injections, and dermal fillers to maintain her youthful, glamorous appearance. With her trademark humor and refreshing honesty, Dolly has never hidden her procedures. She famously quipped, "If something is bagging, sagging, or dragging, I'll tuck it, suck it, or pluck it," and often jokes that it costs a lot of money to look this cheap. Now, in her 80s, she continues to perform energetically and encourages people to do what makes them happy while choosing qualified professionals. Her joyful journey delivers a positive lesson. Cosmetic work can boost confidence when done wisely, but true beauty and lasting fulfillment come from kindness, authenticity, and embracing life with love and laughter. Once crowned America's romantic comedy sweetheart, Meg Ryan possessed a natural charm that defined a cinematic era. Facing the ruthless scrutiny of a youth-obsessed industry, she sought to preserve her iconic appeal. By turning to cosmetic fillers to halt time, her shifting appearance quickly sparked a massive, cruel media frenzy. The procedures meant to save her career inadvertently altered the beloved expressive features that made her a global star. As her face appeared unnaturally plump, harsh tabloids relentlessly mocked her transformation. This intense public backlash forced her to step away from the Hollywood spotlight, causing a long cinematic hiatus. Meg's difficult journey highlights the toxic double standards placed on aging actresses. Returning to her roots as a creator, she chose to embrace her natural self on her own terms. Her story teaches us that true charm lies in our unique imperfections. Sacrificing our authentic identity to satisfy impossible beauty standards is a trap. Renee Zellweger captured hearts worldwide as a versatile actress through unforgettable performances in films like Chicago Cold Mountain and the charming Bridget Jones franchise. Her warm smile and unique expressive eyes became her trademark. Yet in 2014, after a career hiatus, her noticeably refreshed appearance at a public event sparked massive media speculation and intense rumors of possible eyelid surgery and other cosmetic procedures, putting her under intense public scrutiny. In response, the actress penned a thoughtful 2016 essay for the Huffington Post, where she directly addressed the gossip. Renee firmly clarified that she had not chosen to surgically alter her face or eyes. Instead, she credited the visible changes to a happier, healthier lifestyle after stepping away from Hollywood's pressures along with natural aging and no longer dieting for roles. She also highlighted how hurtful society's fixation on women's looks can be. Now in her mid-50s, Renee Zellweger continues acting with grace and strength while living authentically. Her candid journey offers a powerful lesson. While external changes may spark curiosity, real beauty and confidence grow from self-care, inner happiness, and personal well-being rather than chasing perfection. She reminds us all to look beyond appearances and treat one another with greater kindness. Renee's journey really makes you think about how much pressure we put on appearances. Do you agree that society is way too harsh on women as they age? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. Renowned for defying time, Tom Cruise built his action legacy on physical dedication rather than cosmetic vanity. However, a few rare public appearances featuring an unusually puffy face ignited intense rumors of temporary aesthetic fillers. This visual shift contrasted sharply with his rugged aesthetic, surprising fans who admired his organic aging. Instead of chasing artificial youth through continuous procedures, he quickly reverted to his core values of rigorous physical training. This brief aesthetic detour provides a powerful lesson about true vitality. It teaches us that authentic youth is fueled by unwavering passion, strict health discipline, and accepting natural evolution over surgery. Standing as a beacon of classic Hollywood glamour, Joan Collins defied the industry's obsession with surgical interventions. Unlike her peers, she actively rejected the pressure to undergo the knife, relying instead on rigorous sun protection and meticulous skin care to maintain her legendary elegance throughout the decades. Her only brief experiment with aesthetic medicine was trying Botox, which she publicly despised. Finding the painful procedure horrifying and the frozen results unnatural, she swore off injectables forever. She boldly proved that a dynamic, expressive face is far superior to an artificial mask created by cosmetic doctors. Joan's steadfast defiance offers an empowering lesson on graceful aging and self-discipline. She demonstrates that true lasting beauty stems from consistent healthy lifestyle habits rather than risky medical quick fixes. We must learn to cherish our natural evolution and reject the toxic notion that aging requires surgical correction. Faye Dunaway burst onto the Hollywood scene in the late 1960s as a fierce and magnetic talent, delivering iconic performances in Bonnie and Clyde and winning an Academy Award for Network. Born in 1941, her distinctive features and intense charisma quickly established her as one of the most celebrated actresses of her generation. As the years advanced and the industry's focus on youth grew stronger, she turned to cosmetic procedures such as multiple facelifts and eyelid surgery to help sustain the elegant, youthful image she was known for. Throughout later decades, the cumulative effects of these surgeries became increasingly visible, resulting in a dramatically tightened and altered facial appearance that attracted considerable public attention and commentary. Faye has remained notably private about her personal decisions regarding aesthetic work, rarely addressing the topic directly. Her transformation nonetheless became part of broader discussions about the heavy pressures placed on women in entertainment to defy natural aging. At 85 years old, Faye Dunaway stands as a true Hollywood legend whose remarkable body of work continues to inspire. Her life journey offers a meaningful lesson that while the desire to look younger is understandable, real confidence and lasting legacy are rooted in talent, character, and learning to accept the natural process of aging with grace and inner strength. Radiating infectious joy, Goldie Hawn captured Hollywood's heart with her golden charm. As decades passed, the immense pressure to freeze her youthful appearance loomed large. Instead of resorting to drastic and unrecognizable facial surgeries, she chose a path of subtle maintenance, preserving her iconic, expressive smile. While harsh tabloids constantly scrutinize her occasional use of mild aesthetic fillers, she refuses to let media gossip dictate her self-worth. She actively redirects public attention away from superficial physical aging and channels her energy into promoting psychological wellness through her widespread mental health foundations. Goldie's vibrant life provides a brilliant lesson on graceful aging. She proves that a genuinely youthful spirit is cultivated through mindfulness and inner peace, rather than obsessively chasing artificial perfection. We must prioritize cultivating mental health and daily joy, as a happy mind outshines any cosmetic enhancement. Goldie Hawn shows us that true youthfulness comes from a happy mind and inner peace. What do you think is the best secret to aging gracefully? Let me know in the comments below, and please hit like and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Renowned lifestyle guru and business mogul Martha Stewart built an empire from her passion for homemaking, turning simple domestic arts into a multi-million-dollar media brand that defined American elegance for decades. Born in 1941, she became a household name through her television shows, magazines, and books, while always presenting a polished, vibrant image. As she entered her 80s, rumors of extensive plastic surgery swirled constantly due to her remarkably youthful glow. Yet Martha has repeatedly set the record straight with refreshing honesty, firmly denying any invasive cosmetic surgery such as facelifts or major procedures. Instead, she openly embraces non-surgical options, including strategic Botox, focused on her jawline and neck, minimal cheek fillers for subtle volume, along with lasers and skin-tightening treatments. Working closely with her dermatologist, Dr. Dan Belkin, and maintaining a disciplined routine of green juices, daily exercise, and premium skin care, Martha prioritizes natural-looking results and prevention over drastic changes. In her 2024 podcast, she detailed these choices and even shared how she avoids Botox in the upper face to prevent an unnatural appearance. The only time a plastic surgeon touched her face was years ago for emergency stitches after a beloved French bulldog accidentally injured her lip during a snowstorm, not for cosmetic reasons. Now at 84, she continues launching successful skincare lines and making bold appearances like her Sports Illustrated swimsuit feature. Her journey delivers a clear lesson: authentic confidence and lasting beauty stem from honest self-care, smart minimal enhancements, and embracing every age with vitality rather than fighting nature through extreme measures. These Hollywood journeys remind us that behind the glamour lies an immense pressure to defy time. Whether these stars chose to embrace natural aging, seek subtle enhancements, or face the unpredictable risks of extensive surgery, their stories highlight the importance of self-acceptance and prioritizing health over impossible beauty standards. Thank you for joining us to explore these compiled media accounts today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories, and let us know in the comments whose perspective on aging and beauty you admire the most. Have you ever wondered why some of Hollywood's most beloved stars look dramatically different today? In this video, we dive straight into the real stories of celebrities who pursued perfection through plastic surgery, only to later regret how these procedures altered their natural beauty and confidence. From iconic faces of the 80s and 90s to modern stars, these are honest reflections on the high price some paid in their quest for youth and glamour. These stories are compiled from public interviews and media reports, but they remain personal accounts that have not been independently verified. Please watch with a critical mindset, as every journey is unique. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel to receive more real-life celebrity stories, and comment below which star surprised you the most. Now let's move on to the first story together. Lisa Rinna, the vibrant Hollywood star known for her roles in Days of Our Lives, Melrose Place, and The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, has always been candid about her pursuit of beauty in the demanding entertainment industry. In her early 20s, inspired by Barbara Hershey's full lips in the movie Beaches, she and a friend decided to get silicone injections in her upper lip. At first, the results felt empowering and became part of her signature look throughout much of her career. However, over time, the permanent silicone led to complications as it migrated and created hard, bumpy scar tissue. Lisa later underwent surgery to remove as much as possible around 2010. She also experimented with other procedures like Botox and dermal fillers. In 2009, she openly shared her regret over overdoing Juvederm injections in her cheeks, admitting that it altered her appearance in a way that made her feel she no longer looked like herself and that she had gone too far. Years later, in 2024, Lisa tried a new skin booster called Skin Vive in her cheeks before a red carpet event, hoping for a natural glow. Unexpectedly, it caused significant swelling, and combined with recent Botox for her jaw, it resulted in an unnatural look that drew widespread public criticism. She found the experience humiliating but acted quickly to dissolve the filler, stating publicly that Skin Vive was not for everyone and it was not good for her. Reflecting in her memoir, You Better Believe I'm Gonna Talk About It, Lisa shares these stories with honesty and resilience. She emphasizes that while some cosmetic treatments work wonderfully, others do not, and there is no such thing as perfection. Her key lesson is that chasing an ideal image driven by insecurity can lead to dissatisfaction. Instead, she advocates for moderation, self-acceptance, and embracing one's natural beauty as we age. Less is often more. Joan Van Ark rose to stardom in the 1980s with her unforgettable role as Valene Ewing in the hit series Knots Landing. Celebrated for her natural beauty, lively eyes, and warm personality, she delivered performances full of emotion that connected with audiences for over a decade. Her character became one of television's most beloved figures during the golden age of primetime soaps. As she aged and encountered Hollywood's demanding expectations to look young, Joan made the personal choice to pursue cosmetic procedures, including facelifts and injectable treatments. She hoped these would help her feel confident and sustain her acting career in an industry that often favors youth. The results of these multiple procedures gradually transformed her appearance in noticeable ways, drawing public attention and mixed reactions from fans and media over the years. Some noted that the changes altered her familiar features, which occasionally limited the variety of roles available to her later on. In recent years, while discussing industry pressures on her podcast with former co-stars Donna Mills and Michelle Lee, Joan has touched on the topic of beauty and aging. Her experience highlights a meaningful lesson: the importance of moderation in cosmetic choices, the power of self-acceptance, and the beauty that comes from embracing one's natural evolution with dignity and inner strength. As a trailblazing rap icon, Lil' Kim faced intense scrutiny regarding her appearance from the moment she entered the music industry. Deep-seated insecurities stemming from past toxic relationships and harsh public criticism deeply affected her self-worth. This emotional pain drove her toward extensive surgical alterations to completely change her look. Years of continuous procedures, including major facial reconstructions, drastically altered her natural features beyond recognition. What began as an attempt to find confidence quickly spiraled into a painful cycle of seeking validation through physical changes. The dramatic shift in her appearance shocked fans and overshadowed her musical legacy. Her journey highlights how unresolved emotional trauma cannot be fixed by cosmetic enhancements. It serves as a profound reminder that building genuine self-esteem requires internal healing rather than physical modifications. We must learn to value our authentic selves and reject toxic standards that demand we erase our inherent natural identities. What are your thoughts on the message of self-love from Lil' Kim's story? Leave a comment to share your perspective and subscribe to the channel for more discussions. Thrust into the unforgiving fashion spotlight following a sudden family tragedy, Donatella Versace faced unimaginable pressure to sustain a global empire. Struggling with immense grief and intense public scrutiny, she sought refuge in extensive cosmetic alterations. Her reliance on heavy fillers and constant structural facial adjustments gradually created a stark and unnatural appearance. The extreme measures she took to project an image of unyielding strength ultimately resulted in a rigid mask that distracted from her immense design talent. This transformation became a relentless subject of harsh media debate. Her profound journey reveals that burying emotional trauma beneath artificial enhancements only deepens internal pain. It provides a powerful lesson that genuine resilience is built through confronting vulnerability rather than hiding behind a surgically constructed facade. We must recognize that our true worth lies in our actions and creative spirit. Melanie Griffith emerged as a Hollywood sensation in the late 1980s, captivating audiences with her Oscar-nominated performance in Working Girl and her effortless natural beauty that radiated confidence and charm. Known for her roles in films that celebrated strong, relatable women, she built a career on talent and authenticity, becoming an icon whose genuine smile and vibrant spirit won over fans across generations. Facing the relentless demands of an industry obsessed with youth, Melanie opted for cosmetic enhancements, including surgeries from over 20 years earlier and subsequent injectable treatments. She hoped these choices would help preserve her on-screen allure and boost her self-assurance amid evolving beauty standards that pressured many actresses. Yet the procedures accumulated and transformed her appearance more noticeably than anticipated, prompting public scrutiny and comments that left her deeply hurt. It was only then that she recognized the overdone results, leading her to consult another specialist who dissolved the problematic fillers in an effort to restore a more natural look. Reflecting honestly in a 2017 interview, Melanie admitted her regrets and expressed relief in hoping she now appeared more normal. Her story imparts an inspiring lesson about the value of moderation in personal choices, the strength found in self-acceptance, and how embracing one's authentic self ultimately fosters greater happiness than striving for an unattainable ideal of perfection. Growing up in the overwhelming shadow of a legendary musical dynasty, LaToya Jackson endured unimaginable pressure to conform to a manufactured family image. Stripped of her personal agency by a highly controlling environment and toxic relationships, she lost control over her own life and was coerced into making drastic physical alterations. Multiple invasive rhinoplasties and facial reconstructions eventually erased her natural features and resulted in a severely compromised nasal structure. The extreme modifications caused breathing difficulties and left her with a hauntingly unnatural appearance that drew harsh public mockery instead of the acceptance she desperately craved. Her heartbreaking ordeal stands as a stark warning about the devastating consequences of allowing others to dictate your physical identity. She ultimately realized that enduring painful surgeries to appease toxic individuals only leads to profound regret. We must fiercely protect our autonomy and refuse to alter our bodies for someone else. Share your thoughts on LaToya Jackson's journey and the power of protecting your own autonomy in the comments. Like if it resonated, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more empowering stories. Brigitte Nielsen exploded onto the global stage in the 1980s as a Danish model turned actress, captivating audiences with her towering stature, piercing eyes, and powerful screen presence in blockbuster hits like Rocky IV and Red Sonja. Her natural beauty and bold, unapologetic style made her a symbol of strength and glamour in an era when women in action films were often overlooked, earning her a dedicated fan base worldwide. Later in life, facing the Hollywood spotlight's harsh focus on youth, Brigitte made the bold decision to undergo extensive cosmetic procedures in 2008. She allowed cameras to follow her through a facelift, eye lift, liposuction, and breast surgery on a German reality show, hoping the changes would help her feel renewed and confident as she moved through midlife. The dramatic transformations drew intense public attention and mixed reactions over the years. Yet Brigitte has remained outspoken about her choices. Now in her 60s, she openly enjoys maintenance treatments like Botox, while declaring she feels happier and more comfortable in her skin than ever. Her journey teaches a clear lesson. Cosmetic procedures can be personal tools for empowerment, but true fulfillment comes from moderation, inner strength, and embracing yourself fully at every age. Desperate to preserve her iconic beauty, Suzanne Summers sought to continuously combat natural aging. She relied heavily on excessive facial fillers and cosmetic treatments to freeze time. This relentless drive to remain forever young pushed her into a cycle of unnatural physical alterations that ultimately erased her highly recognizable features. Her heavily altered appearance sparked widespread public backlash and deep personal regret. She realized that obsessively chasing artificial youth had completely overshadowed her authentic self. Her journey offers a vital lesson that true vitality requires accepting the aging process rather than constantly destroying your inherent natural beauty. Goldie Hawn burst into Hollywood in the late 1960s with her signature bubbly laugh, golden hair, and radiant natural beauty that lit up the screen in films like Cactus Flower, for which she won an Oscar, and the iconic Private Benjamin. Her genuine charm and joyful spirit made her one of the most beloved actresses of her generation, proving that authenticity and inner light could captivate audiences far more than any polished image ever could. As decades in the spotlight brought the inevitable pressures of an industry fixated on youth, Goldie quietly explored personal choices to maintain her confidence, including one minor cosmetic procedure she acknowledged long ago and a lifestyle centered on wellness. She has always described enhancements as deeply individual decisions, never something to hide or regret, but simply a way to feel good while pairing them with daily exercise, healthy juices, meditation, and a positive mindset that keeps her glowing from within. Even as recent public appearances sparked curiosity and speculation about her evolving appearance, Goldie remains steadfast in her message of mindful aging. Her journey beautifully illustrates a powerful lesson. True beauty is not about fighting time, but about embracing every stage with grace, choosing what feels right personally, and remembering that the most radiant glow comes from self-love, inner peace, and living fully, rather than striving for an impossible ideal of perfection. Do you agree with Goldie Hawn's perspective on mindful aging? Leave a comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel for more discussions. Unlike many tragic cases, Dolly Parton never ruined her face or harbored deep regret about her surgeries. She viewed enhancements as simple tools for upkeep. She embraced minor tweaks while strictly avoiding drastic structural alterations. This careful moderation prevented the destruction of her natural features. She maintained absolute control. Her journey contrasts with stars who fell victim to excessive modification. By prioritizing strict moderation, she navigated an unforgiving industry. She faced minor setbacks but never lost her recognizable identity. Her reality teaches a vital lesson about aesthetic intervention. Avoiding regret requires extreme caution and personal ownership. Linda Evangelista rose to international fame in the 1990s as one of the most influential supermodels, celebrated for her versatile looks, sharp cheekbones, and commanding presence that helped shape the golden era of fashion. Her natural beauty and professional excellence earned her the title of the Muse and made her a household name around the world, inspiring countless women with her confidence and elegance on and off the runway. In pursuit of maintaining her silhouette as she aged, Linda chose to undergo cool sculpting, a non-invasive fat reduction treatment. Tragically, she developed the rare side effect called paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, causing the fat in treated areas to harden and expand dramatically instead of disappearing. The unexpected outcome left her feeling brutally disfigured, leading to years of hiding from the public and emotional distress. She later spoke openly about her deep regret, emphasizing how the experience taught her the critical importance of self-love and accepting one's natural changes with grace, rather than risking unknown complications in the search for an ideal body. Katie Price first captured the nation's attention in the late 1990s as the bold glamour model known as Jordan. With her striking natural features, curvaceous figure, and fearless confidence, she became a tabloid sensation and reality television star whose unfiltered personality and entrepreneurial drive turned her into one of Britain's most recognizable celebrities. From page-3 modeling to best-selling books and hit TV shows, she built an empire celebrating bold self-expression and resilience. Over the following decades, Katie underwent dozens of cosmetic procedures, including more than 16 breast augmentations, multiple facelifts, lip fillers, Botox, and other enhancements, often driven by body dysmorphia and a desire to feel worthy. She has candidly admitted in interviews that she sometimes went too far, looking in the mirror and seeing a distorted reflection she described as alien-like or unnatural. Her honest journey teaches a powerful lesson. Chasing endless perfection through surgery can deepen insecurity, while true confidence blooms from moderation, self-acceptance, and embracing one's authentic self with kindness and grace. Share your thoughts on Katie Price's journey and the power of true self-acceptance over chasing perfection in the comments. Like if it resonated, subscribe and turn on notifications for more honest stories of authenticity. Once hailed as a mesmerizing cinematic heartthrob, Mickey Rourke abandoned his thriving acting career to pursue professional boxing. Severe ring injuries shattered his facial structure, prompting him to seek reconstructive surgery. Unfortunately, he entrusted the wrong medical professional to rebuild his shattered cheekbones and repeatedly broken nose. The botched operation severely distorted his handsome features and left him with a hardened, unrecognizable visage that stalled his career. He openly mourns the tragic loss of his original face due to surgical incompetence. His harrowing ordeal teaches a critical lesson that we must carefully evaluate medical interventions to avoid permanent ruin. Amanda Lepore rose to fame in the 1990s New York nightlife scene as a transgender model, singer, and performance artist. With her larger-than-life personality and glamorous style, she became a favorite muse for famous photographers and an icon of bold self-expression in the club and fashion world, captivating audiences with her unapologetic confidence. Determined to achieve her dream of looking like a living doll, Amanda underwent an extraordinary number of cosmetic procedures over decades, including repeated breast augmentations, dozens of lip injections, nose jobs, cheek implants, forehead lifts, hairline lowering, and even rib reshaping surgery. These extensive changes dramatically transformed her face and body into an exaggerated, hyper-feminine form. Despite frequent public scrutiny and comments about her extreme appearance, Amanda has always spoken proudly of her transformations and expressed no regret. She considers her heavily modified body a personal masterpiece. Her story teaches an important lesson about the courage to live authentically, the power of self-creation, and the need for careful thought and moderation when making permanent changes to one's appearance. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the personal journeys of Hollywood stars who faced unexpected consequences from their pursuit of perfection. These stories remind us that while cosmetic choices are deeply personal, the most powerful beauty often comes from within, through self-acceptance, moderation, and embracing our natural evolution with confidence and grace. Remember, every experience shared here is compiled from public interviews and reports, so please view them with thoughtful consideration. If these real stories moved you or made you reflect on self-love, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future videos. Drop a comment below and tell us which celebrity's story surprised you the most or what lesson you'll take away. We read every single one. See you in the next video. Stay beautiful, stay true to yourself. Welcome to the channel. Hollywood shines with glamour, but behind the bright smiles and dazzling red carpets lie secret stories that the cameras rarely reveal. We're talking about the true cost of perfection. Have you ever wondered what drove famous stars to go as far as undergoing 10 surgeries in a single day like Heidi Montag? Or what kind of tragic event caused a former beauty queen like Julia Tarasovich to disappear from the public eye after a failed cosmetic procedure? In today's video, we will uncover the most unbelievable transformation journeys, from the extreme obsession with aesthetics of legend Pete Burns to the reckless decision of April Michelle Brown, who risked her health to achieve the perfect curves. These stories are not only shocking, but also serve as profound warnings about pursuing beauty at any cost. Please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment about the most shocking story to you, and don't forget to like this video to support us. Pete Burns, the bold and unforgettable lead singer of the 1980s new wave band, Dead or Alive, became a renowned icon not only for the timeless hit You Spin Me Round Like a Record, but also for his dramatic transformation through cosmetic surgery. This journey, which he embarked upon, became an inseparable part of his personal identity. It became as famous as his music, reflecting a powerful desire to reshape himself in the eyes of the public. At first, Pete's cosmetic journey began with a simple nose surgery, a fairly common procedure often accepted within the artistic community. confident woman she once was. Even worse, the horrific complications caused irreversible damage to her optic nerve. The consequence of this illegal injection was that Carol went permanently blind in one eye, a price too high and unimaginable for the pursuit of beauty. Numerous corrective surgeries and follow-up procedures were performed, but they only worsened her disfigurement and the infections. This tragedy plunged Carol into years of relentless physical pain and profound emotional isolation from society and her friends. During her darkest period, Carol completely withdrew from society, living in seclusion and finding solace and strength only in the unwavering support of her daughter. By 2013, in a final attempt, she sought out real specialists and underwent a series of complex reconstructive surgeries, including skin grafts and partial face transplants. Although these medical efforts significantly improved her quality of life, they still couldn't fully restore the face or vision she had lost. Now, in her late 50s, Carol Bryan courageously faces the long-term and permanent effects of those disastrous cosmetic surgeries, but she has chosen to openly share her story. Her tale serves as a serious reminder of the real risks and hidden dangers behind unsafe cosmetic procedures. It underscores the vital importance of thorough research, seeking reputable licensed professionals, and exercising extreme caution before making any decision to alter one's appearance. In confidence lies a fascinating story of transformation and a lifelong pursuit of beauty. She has used aesthetics not only to combat the passage of time, but also to strengthen and define her unique personal identity. Donatella's passion for aesthetics and shaping her personal image began early in her life. At just 11 years old, encouraged by her genius older brother, Gianni Donatella, dyed her hair a lighter color, a simple yet symbolic act. This was a small but significant step marking the beginning of her relentless journey to define her style and identity. She realized that appearance is a powerful tool for expressing personality. Over the years, Donatella has openly experimented with and utilized various cosmetic procedures from dermal fillers and Botox to maintain her youthful appearance. She has also embraced advanced laser therapies, with each procedure playing a crucial role in shaping her instantly recognizable and distinctive look. The combination of these methods has created a striking image that has become synonymous with the Versace brand. Although her physical transformation has attracted both criticism and endless curiosity from the public, Donatella has always maintained an unapologetic confidence. For her beauty is not about conforming to conventional standards or universal definitions of naturalness. Instead, beauty is absolute freedom, the freedom to shape, redefine, and express oneself without having to apologize to anyone. In a notable interview, immense physical and emotional toll that extreme cosmetic choices had caused her over the years. Today, Heidi Montag has turned to her famous platform to advocate for self-acceptance and natural beauty. She encourages everyone to appreciate their bodies and resist the relentless pressure of unrealistic beauty standards from Hollywood. Her journey is not just a story of a dramatic physical transformation, but also a crucial reminder about the importance of self-love, body respect, and the strength needed to overcome past mistakes. Dennis Avner, globally known by his nickname Stalking Cat, lived an extraordinary and controversial life, representing the most extreme boundaries of body modification. He was originally a talented Navy veteran and computer programmer from Michigan, USA. His life took a completely different turn in his 20s when he began exploring and learning about his Native American heritage. This exploration sparked a deep desire for transformation, setting the stage for body modification decisions that would define the rest of his life. The major turning point came when Dennis was encouraged by a spiritual teacher to embrace his inner self, leading him to adopt what he describes as the spirit of a cat. This lifelong transformation journey began relatively simply with intricate tattoos, mimicking tiger stripes across his body. However, it wasn't long before his desire to fully embody the feline spirit drove him to undergo much bolder cosmetic interventions, pushing far beyond the realm of noticeably arched and higher than before, leading to guesses that he may have undergone a brow lift to achieve a more youthful and alert appearance. Additionally, his once angular face now appears suspiciously fuller in the cheek area. This change has sparked theories about the use of dermal fillers to restore volume or even cheek implants. Even Carrot Top's skin became a hot topic of discussion among the public and experts. His skin appeared unusually smooth and even-toned for someone who had spent so many years under the stage lights. This led to speculation that he may have undergone intensive skincare treatments, including Botox injections to dramatically reduce wrinkles. His followers and the media constantly dissected every detail of his face, searching for evidence of cosmetic surgery or expensive laser therapies. Despite facing a constant wave of rumors and detailed analyses, Carrot Top has consistently denied any cosmetic interventions. He has always asserted that the changes in his appearance, particularly his significant muscle development, are a direct result of his disciplined lifestyle and intense bodybuilding routine. He has made the gym a central part of his daily schedule. This denial seeks to steer public attention toward his personal efforts rather than doubts about artificial alterations. With his sharp wit and natural sense of humor, Carrot Top has used the very rumors about cosmetic surgery as material for his stand-up routines. He jokingly once said that if he had indeed undergone plastic surgery, he would have chosen a different doctor to achieve a better-looking result. His story is a clear illustration of Hollywood's obsession with appearance. It shows that any significant change in a star's look is immediately dissected by the public and media, often labeled as surgery. So we've witnessed these incredible and heartbreaking stories about the cost of beauty in the entertainment industry. Perfection is often a dangerous illusion. The most important things are health, safety, and learning to love yourself. Always do thorough research before making any decisions about altering your body. Which story do you think serves as the greatest cautionary lesson? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts on the pressure of appearance in the world of celebrities. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next exciting videos.
I had my back scooped, and I had a mini eyebrow lift, and I had lip injections, and then I had my...
Do you ever shudder at the thought of cosmetic accidents, where a beautiful dream is turned into a nightmare? Hollywood in 2025 continues to offer expensive lessons through failed surgeries, from crooked nose jobs and rigid facelifts to ruptured breast implants. These knife-edge procedures do not always deliver perfect results. Sometimes they only leave emotional scars and a shaky career. In this video, we will explore 15 chilling stories of horrifying celebrity transformations. Is it due to incompetent doctors, the pressure of fame, or a rushed decision? What do you think? Comment 1 if you believe plastic surgery is sometimes a fatal mistake, or 0 if you still think the risk is worth the reward. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting videos. Tara Reid emerged as a Hollywood phenomenon in the late 1990s, beloved by audiences for her natural beauty and radiant smile. She quickly dominated the screen with blockbuster films like American Pie 1999 and Van Wilder 2002, possessing a bright, approachable, and endearing look. Her image was like the girl next door that everyone loved and trusted. Coupled with her vibrant personality and natural style, Tara was seen as a star full of potential who could have a long career in Hollywood. However, in the early 2000s, as the entertainment industry began demanding ever-changing beauty standards, Tara decided to undergo cosmetic procedures to enhance her image and broaden her career opportunities. She had a breast augmentation and liposuction, hoping for a more perfect physique. Unfortunately, the results were not as expected. Her breasts became uneven and noticeable wrinkles appeared on her abdomen, attracting unwanted attention, especially when she appeared on the red carpet. These changes not only affected her appearance, but also impacted Tara's mental health and self-confidence. In a 2006 interview, Tara candidly shared the difficulties she experienced following the surgeries. She admitted that she suffered from a hernia and had a large lump next to her belly button, causing her persistent pain. This not only affected her looks but also resulted in serious health issues which impacted her career. Although Tara later underwent corrective surgeries to improve her appearance, the public continued to focus on her personal struggles rather than her talent. Tara's acting roles became fewer, and the media began concentrating on her private life stories instead of her career. Nevertheless, Tara Reid refused to give up. Despite facing many challenges, she decided not to let the setbacks hold her back. She transitioned into reality television and participated in independent films, continuing to pursue her passion in the film industry. One of her impressive comebacks was in 2013 when she participated in the Sharknado film series. The massive success of Sharknado helped Tara re-establish her position in the hearts of the audience. She not only demonstrated strength, wisdom, and resilience, but also showed that she could still succeed despite facing many difficulties. Tara returned and proved that a star can be reborn after challenges which cemented her as a testament to perseverance and inner strength in the entertainment industry. Simon Cowell, born in 1959, is one of the most famous television personalities in the entertainment world, known for his sharp wit, straightforward critiques, and characteristic deadpan humor on hit shows like American Idol and The X Factor. His rigorous comments about contestants created the image of a demanding judge, but one who was also very fair and had a major influence on the careers of many young artists. Cowell quickly became a pop culture icon with his authoritative demeanor, sharp jawline, and confident smile, especially in the 2000s when he became an indispensable face on American television. However, in the late 2010s, public attention began to shift from Simon's candid personality and career to a different issue: the change in his appearance. Audiences noticed that Cowell's skin became smoother, his cheeks fuller, and his facial expressions diminished, leading to much speculation. Cosmetic experts and the press constantly speculated about him potentially using Botox or facelifting methods to maintain his youthful appearance. Some also suggested that laser therapy might have contributed to the improvement of his skin. These changes sparked mixed reactions, with some people claiming that Cowell no longer looked like himself and that altering his appearance too much caused him to lose the distinctive charm that audiences loved. In 2022, Simon Cowell rarely expressed candidness on the matter, but he decided to share the truth about his cosmetic procedures. In an interview, Cowell admitted that he had gone too far with the cosmetic treatments, and after looking back at old photos, he barely recognized himself. Cowell decided to remove all the fillers and return to a more natural look. He shared, "There was a stage where I might have overdone it." Simon's honesty resonated strongly within the community and earned support from fans. Instead of chasing external perfection, he shifted his focus to healthy eating and self-care. Starting with regular exercise and a proper diet, Simon rebuilt the image of a healthier, more confident, and more realistic man. Simon Cowell's journey is not just a story about physical transformation, but also a testament to facing personal challenges, especially in the seductive entertainment industry. It also reminds us that even the most confident stars can face difficulties and that it is never too late to change. Simon Cowell has proven that true beauty comes from within, and self-change, regardless of age, must stem from self-awareness and resilience to live a healthier and happier life. Jocelyn Wildenstein, born on August 5, 1940 in Lausanne, Switzerland, is a name synonymous with discussions about cosmetic surgery. Although not a celebrity in the conventional sense, such as an actress, singer, or model, she became one of the most attention-grabbing figures in modern history thanks to the dramatic changes in her appearance. Jocelyn's journey of physical transformation began in the 1970s when she married billionaire art dealer Alec Wildenstein. Part of the reason for this change is said to have been influenced by Alec's love for large cats. Consequently, Jocelyn decided to pursue a feline-like appearance both to please her husband and as a way to express a different kind of charm. Initially, her alterations were minor adjustments, but over time they became a long-term commitment to her own conception of beauty. These changes were not only related to appearance, but also an assertion of autonomy in mastering her body and confidence in her personal choices. In the early 2000s, reports suggested that Jocelyn had spent over $4 million on cosmetic procedures, although she denied this figure. The procedures she underwent included facelifts, eyelid adjustments, lip fillers, cheekbone reshaping, and jawline modifications. These changes made her the subject of widespread discussion and criticism in the press and among the public. With her dramatic and distinctive transformations, Jocelyn challenged traditional aesthetic norms and drew attention to a new concept of beauty that did not conform to old molds. Despite constantly being the center of media attention and criticism, Jocelyn never regretted her decisions. In a 2018 interview, she asserted, "I don't think I'm deformed." Jocelyn believes that these changes were not made to pursue fame or physical perfection, but rather to express her individuality and autonomy. She believes that beauty is a form of self-expression and that her choices were not meant to please others but to feel happy with herself. Currently, Jocelyn lives a quiet life in New York City, away from media scrutiny, living the life she chooses. For some, Jocelyn is a cautionary tale about the misuse of cosmetic surgery and the accompanying consequences. For others, she is an icon of strong individuality freedom in defining beauty and the courage to confront criticism and social pressure. Jocelyn Wildenstein has proven that defining one's own beauty is a personal journey, and everyone has the right to decide their own appearance and life despite external pressures. Few artists can reinvent themselves as boldly and successfully as Cher. Born Sherilyn Sarkeesian in 1946, she has dominated music, film, and fashion for over 6 decades, becoming an irreplaceable cultural icon. From the beginning of her career, Cher captured the hearts of fans thanks to her powerful voice, daring style, and ceaseless ability to reinvent herself. With a Grammy, an Oscar, an Emmy, and millions of loyal fans, Cher is not just a superstar, but also a potent force in the entertainment industry. What is special about Cher is the powerful and fearless way she approaches beauty and aging. Unlike many other celebrities, Cher has always been candid about her cosmetic surgeries, treating them as part of her journey to master her own image. She once joked about getting a facelift. "Yes, I've had a facelift." Who hasn't? From nose jobs and facelifts to dental work, Cher has never hidden her choices, instead being public and open about those decisions. She has always believed that there is nothing wrong with seeking beauty and that everyone has the right to choose how they want to appear. Over the years, Cher has not only maintained her bold style, but has also continuously asserted herself across various art forms. From music and cinema to fashion, she remains a role model for creativity and innovation. Her face, despite undergoing Botox and non-invasive treatments, has always retained its expressive quality and unique personality. Despite facing criticism for maintaining an appearance that is too different from traditional beauty standards, Cher never tried to become approachable or blend in with the majority. She does not seek public approval, but instead aims to inspire those who want to live authentically and break social molds. Nearing 80, Cher continues to tour, release music, expand her business, and prepare for the debut of her biopic. Her career is not just an impressive musical journey, but also a story of relentless resilience and self-reinvention. Cher's legacy is the unapologetic breaking of rules about aging. She not only challenges age standards, but also completely discards all prejudices about what a woman should look like as she gets older. Cher has proven that true beauty lies in the freedom to live authentically and the strength to embrace change without fear of judgment. Thank you for watching the video. Comment 1 if you agree with the perspective on Cher and the freedom to live authentically, or 0 if you have a different opinion. Don't forget to like and share this video and leave a sub to support us. And now let's follow the next developments. Heidi Montag rose to fame in the mid-2000s as a star of the MTV reality television show The Hills. She was the archetype of a cheerful and energetic blonde girl from Colorado seeking a foothold amidst the glamour and drama of Los Angeles. She quickly drew public attention thanks to her fresh appearance and the stories of her tumultuous personal life. However, as The Hills continued its success and she became a star, Heidi began to face immense pressure from the entertainment industry, particularly regarding her appearance. In 2010, Heidi's reputation abruptly changed when she decided to undergo 10 cosmetic surgeries in a single day at the age of 23, which shocked the public. The list of procedures included a brow lift, breast augmentation, liposuction, a buttock lift, and many others. Heidi shared that she underwent these surgeries with the desire to have a perfect appearance and feel more confident. But these were not just simple adjustments. It was a total transformation of both her appearance and herself. Heidi stated that this decision made her feel stronger, and like the best version of herself. However, that pride did not last long. The consequences of the surgeries were not as expected. Heidi had to deal with severe physical and emotional impacts. During the procedures, she nearly died and had to endure prolonged pain, numbness, and deep regret. She admitted that she had gone too far and nearly lost everything, not only in terms of her appearance, but also her health and mental well-being. Her career also suffered a setback as the public began to criticize and pay more attention to her cosmetic decisions rather than her talent and professional efforts. Despite facing difficulties and criticism, Heidi did not give up. She decided to start over and rebuild her life on her own terms. After years of ups and downs, Heidi participated in smaller reality TV projects, wrote a memoir, and began focusing on her marriage to Spencer Pratt, her husband and co-star from The Hills. In recent years, Heidi has returned with a more humble and sincere approach, sharing her past, regrets the pressures women face in the entertainment industry, particularly concerning beauty and perfection. Heidi also decided to reduce the size of her breast implants and transition to a more natural lifestyle. She wanted to redefine her identity, regain her self-confidence, and live authentically instead of chasing beauty standards imposed by society. Heidi Montag's journey is not only a story of self-reinvention, but also a lesson in resilience, courage, and sincerity in accepting mistakes and learning from them. Heidi has proven that no matter how life changes, the most important thing is to take charge of one's own life and live true to what one desires. Jennifer Grey became a cultural icon in 1987 with her unforgettable role as Frances Baby Houseman in the film Dirty Dancing. With her naturally curly hair, expressive eyes, and distinctive features, she represented a genuine and approachable beauty. Her on-screen chemistry with Patrick Swayze not only captivated viewers, but also delivered a timeless emotional love story. The narrative of Dirty Dancing was not just a romance film, but also reflected the aspirations and dreams of the young generation, making the film still resonate nearly 4 decades later. However, just a few years after that resounding success, Jennifer decided to undergo 2 nose jobs to meet Hollywood's stringent beauty standards. Although cosmetic surgery was becoming increasingly common in the entertainment industry, her dramatic transformation made Jennifer almost unrecognizable. Even her friends were surprised by her new look. Jennifer recalled that period and admitted in an interview, "I went into the operating room a celebrity and came out anonymous." This change not only affected her appearance, but also deeply impacted her career, as fans began to notice the difference and the media questioned the transformation. Despite facing many emotional difficulties, especially feelings of loss and regret over her decision, Jennifer did not give up. She bravely confronted the challenges and found a way to develop her career in a new direction. After a long hiatus from the spotlight, Jennifer ventured into theater and television, taking on guest roles in popular shows like Grey's Anatomy, where she was once again appreciated for her talent and authenticity. Notably in 2010, Jennifer participated in and won Dancing with the Stars. This was a meaningful comeback, helping her affirm that she could reinvent herself without losing her identity, while demonstrating the resilience and inner strength of an artist who had overcome many challenges. Today, Jennifer Grey is a living testament that authenticity and self-reinvention can coexist without having to lose oneself. She is not only a talented actress, but also an icon of resilience and self-acceptance through changes and challenges. Jennifer has proven that altering one's appearance does not always bring the expected results, but what is more important is how you learn and grow from those mistakes to become a better version of yourself. She also reminds us that despite facing failure or criticism, the important thing is to always be true to yourself and continue pursuing your passion, never giving up. In the 1990s, Meg Ryan was the undisputed queen of romantic comedies. She became the ideal archetype in the hearts of American audiences, with her radiant smile, golden blonde hair, and natural charm, making it impossible not to adore her. Famous films like When Harry Met Sally, 1989, Sleepless in Seattle, 1993, and You've Got Mail, 1998, became classics, solidifying Meg Ryan's image as the icon of romantic love in cinema. The characteristic lines and sweet scenes in these films helped her capture the hearts of the audience, simultaneously cementing her position as one of the most prominent and beloved actresses in Hollywood. Meg Ryan's vulnerable, witty, and warmly expressive performances became her trademark, making her a darling to audiences through every role. She was not only known for her talented acting, but also as an archetype of the modern woman, confident, independent, and approachable. During this period, she was so well-liked that not only her films, but also her interviews and personal life stories always garnered special attention from the media. However, in the early 2000s, while her career was at its peak, Ryan began to gradually withdraw from the spotlight to focus on her personal life. After a long absence, she returned in the mid-2010s, and her appearance caused a stir in public opinion. The noticeable changes in her face, with smoother skin, fuller cheeks, and tighter facial contours, led many people to question whether she had undergone cosmetic surgery. Although Ryan has never confirmed any procedures, cosmetic experts constantly speculated about her potentially using Botox dermal fillers or even having a facelift. These changes created a strong wave of criticism from the public and the media. In subsequent interviews, Meg Ryan candidly shared her feelings about facing public scrutiny. She considered it harsh and a clear example of double standards in the entertainment industry. Ryan emphasized the pressure Hollywood women endure, where they are constantly required to look eternally young to meet expectations of physical perfection. She expressed dissatisfaction with the judgments about her appearance and argued that this only adds to the stress women face in this glamorous yet demanding industry. Instead of continuing to chase public approval, Meg Ryan decided to shift gears and seek new avenues in her career. She gradually moved into screenwriting and directing, debuting the film Ithaca in 2015. This was a significant turning point in her career, helping her rediscover creativity and autonomy in her work. She is no longer someone standing in front of the camera to please others, but now she actively tells her own story through works of art. In this way, Meg Ryan has affirmed that she continues to evolve on her own terms, focusing on authenticity and a healthy lifestyle. Today, Meg Ryan remains an icon of independence, freedom, and feminism, a woman who does not allow anyone to define her worth. She continues to seek creativity in new projects and completely controls her own life. Her journey reminds us that at any age, preserving personal identity and pursuing passion is the most important thing, and it is never too late to change and develop in one's own way. Joan Rivers didn't just step into show business, she stormed the stage with a fearless energy and unparalleled wit. Born in 1933 in Brooklyn, New York, Joan became one of the first women to truly master the American stand-up comedy scene, an industry that was at the time primarily male territory. With her sharp sense of humor, audacious candidness, and pioneering demeanor, Joan built a legendary career daring to say what most people wouldn't dare to share. She not only became a comedy icon, but also an inspirational figure for many generations of artists. Joan Rivers stood out not only for her talent, but also for her relentless creativity in her profession. She constantly sought to reinvent herself, especially as she entered a period where the entertainment industry was constantly changing. Beyond the stage, she was also notable for her candid and open relationship with cosmetic surgery. Contrary to the discretion that many stars chose to maintain regarding cosmetic interventions, Joan viewed them as a part of her life and was willing to discuss them humorously. Long before Hollywood began to accept and openly discuss cosmetic surgery, Joan Rivers became a pioneer in talking about her own procedures. She did not hesitate to incorporate them into her comedy routines and turned these things into a highlight of her career. I wish I had a twin sister so I could see what I would look like without plastic surgery. She once joked, using humor to alleviate the tension surrounding the changes she had made. Over decades, Joan reportedly underwent a series of cosmetic procedures, including facelifts, eyelid surgery, neck lifts, Botox, and fillers. These changes, although sometimes exaggerated by her for comedic effect, also reflected her deep belief in the right to choose, and her autonomy in controlling her personal image in an industry where at times beauty and youth are considered everything. Joan Rivers always asserted that her cosmetic decisions did not stem from insecurity, but from a desire to control her own image in an industry obsessed with youth. She once stated definitively, "If a woman wants to look 10 years younger, let her." Her words not only demonstrated strength, but were also a declaration of personal freedom in self-transformation. Although her face looked less expressive over time due to cosmetic procedures, her sharp voice and comedic nuance remained unchanged. She maintained her signature humor and confidence, always serving as an inspiration for those who admired her strength and resilience. Joan Rivers passed away on September 4, 2014, at the age of 81 due to complications during a routine medical procedure. Her passing sparked a wave of mourning, but was also an occasion for people to reflect on the legacy she left behind. She demonstrated that a woman could fully control her image and her life without having to apologize to anyone. Joan Rivers' legacy is not just the laughter she brought, but also her resilience, honesty, and self-definition, clearly evident in every step of her life and career. Joan Rivers is an icon of audacity, unafraid of change, and always a pioneer in every field from comedy to her personal life. Thank you for watching the video about them. If you find this story interesting, don't forget to comment 1 if you agree or 0 if you have a different opinion. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends and leave a sub to support our channel. Keep following us so you don't miss our upcoming exciting videos.